Okay, now this one's going to be a challenging one. It's a big one, it's huge. It's going to be a difficult one to move around on the glass, being the size that it is. The reduction is going to be, of course, 70.7, and even that is still a big original anyway. So okay, the contrast and that copy density is going to be lightened up. Black staying there. Okay, wonder what else we can do. If we can add some background, because it's got a pink background. Just a little bit. We're not going all the way with that. Just a little bit of background. Let's see how we go. What do we got? We got here The Brag. I think it's a music magazine, so it says music, art, culture. Well, this is probably goes well with what I'm doing, because copier art or photocopier art or copier configuration art is basically a similar culture to this publication. Like it's an underground, it sounds like underground sort of stuff, and that's what this artwork basically is a form of underground culture, art culture. It's not snooty, it's different. It's more, no, I couldn't keep turning it. So yeah, it's the opposite to snooty, it's underground. My work is underground. I don't know why it has to be considered underground, but it just is. It's how photocopier art has become, as an underground art movement. Just like making zines is an underground movement. So that looks quite interesting. I'm wondering if we're going to roll with it. We're going to make that into our master copy. So we're just going to try. I'm wondering if we're going to do it again. No, we're not. We're just going to throw that on the... Actually, we're not going to recycle these. I'm just putting them on the recycle pile, but I just remembered I like to give my used materials to waiting rooms, like hospital waiting rooms, instead of wasting it. So I'm just thinking, yeah, I'm going to do something interesting with this. I'm going to just crop it. I'm not going to go all the way with it. I'm going to crop it. I'm going to put it within the A5 area and see what we can get up to. So we're just going to put it in the A5 area. I'm just going to put it there, and we're going to enlarge a section. Hopefully this will work out. So it's going to be 141.4%. Hopefully that'll work. And what else have we got to add to this? Make this a better composition. We're just going to go here, and copy density is still going to be a bit with some lightness. We're going to make it fairly light because it's very dark. I think we're okay with that. So let's see if we've made this one come up a treat. There might be some large borders from the enlargement, however, that could be a problem. I'll have to go see what happens there. We're just going to enlarge. Well, hopefully the borders won't be where the joins are, because when you enlarge without whatever, sorry, I can't. Oh yeah, it's okay. We don't have to worry because the large borders are on the outside. This is the inside part that we want to make as our junctions between each segment. So now we've just cropped this, and I like this real contrasty look. It's a really bright and glary, like red and orange, red and yellow. I like it, actually. This is really good. I think we're going to run with this for sure. This will be a good one. And it looks very underground as well. So I hope the people in this magazine aren't offended by me reappropriating the imagery. But, you know, it's underground, just like just like the music. This shit is underground. It's not mainstream art. It hasn't appeared in the... It's not in the Art Gallery of New South Wales or the art, or even the contemporary art of New South Wales. It's not. It's not in the Museum of Contemporary Art. That's the name. It's not the museum. It's not the Art Gallery of Contemporary Art. It's New South Wales. It's the art. It's basically the Museum of Contemporary Art, and my shit hasn't made it to that high echelon of the art world yet. It hasn't gone anywhere so far, and I just think YouTube is just so cool, and Facebook and all this social media really rocks. It's really underground shit too, and I really like it. Yeah, I'd like to make it big and be able to make a profit out of this instead of starving for this. Well, I'm not exactly starving, but I've had some vitamin deficiencies because I couldn't afford proper food. So just eating shit like 2-minute noodles and making huge thick cups of Milo. Milo's got some vitamin additives to it, but it's not good enough. I need more iron and vitamin D. I'm taking tablets, but I'm actually getting help with a charity that is like, well, sorry, I don't want to sound religious, but it's a church that runs it, and you get really cheap food, which is really cool. They don't go on about religion too much. Sometimes they talk about it amongst themselves, but hey, it's their business. But basically, don't worry, don't be afraid if you need some help with food. You know, churches are a really good place to go for charities. They really, I mean, not all churches are good, but anyway, enough about religion. This looks really cool. And I see that the pink, that's what I was trying to do by adding the background, is having the pink still visible. I think we can call that one quits.